Hello, everyone. It's Melissa Davis from Bymimiwithlove. How is everyone doing? Guys, I am definitely on the mend. I'm feeling much better. Still struggling a little bit with watching videos or playing games, so please bear with me. However, I am here today to share with you what I created for the collab being hosted by Crystal Rose of VividlyOnPaper, and it is the hashtag Craft a Dream. And there are 12 participants in all, with Crystal being the host and myself. And these ladies are all very talented. They will be listed in the description box below. Please go and check out everyone's project because Crystal wanted us to incorporate what we dream at night, not your dream for the future, but what you actually dream, into an art project, craft project. It was Crafter's Choice. And she wanted us to depict our dreams that we have. Well, I am a person that has suffered from PTSD most of my adult life because I was in a house fire where I almost lost my life when I was 20. And another house fire later after that. Because of this, I suffer from severe PTSD that circles around the fire. I dream in a lot of chaos, um, terror, horror, and blocks of time, kind of like Groundhog Day over and over again. So if you suffer from PTSD, you're going to identify with this. It was very therapeutic for me. I have to thank Crystal because I never imagined it would be. And it was. It was very therapeutic. And I ended up really enjoying the collab. So thank you, Crystal. I just adore Crystal. So please go over and check out Crystal and check out all these lovely ladies because this is going to be really interesting. Let me stop that doggy. So let's get started. I created an explosion box to show you guys about my dreams. Here on top it says Dream Big. I love this beautiful paper pad. This is actually the paper pad that I used, and this was gifted to me, Dark Rainbow, um, from Annie of Anniecreates, my wonderful sissy, and I just love it. It worked so well for this project. Then I've got a beautiful dream catcher here. I've got Shine Bright there, a beautiful skyscape there, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, and I'm an Aries, and Taurus, a few astrology signs. Then I've put this beautiful trim around the top of the box. So let's get into it, shall we? So we take off our first lid, and ta-da! And we'll just start right here, okay? And you can see that this depicts utter chaos. I will dream of very strange, odd things, and I will dream these things in blocks of time over and over and over again. The M represents me, and I do not like to sleep with anything on my legs. And this represents the trap that I often feel because I was trapped in the fire. Then when the fire happened, guys, my hands literally melted off the bones. So you see here I've used melted wax, not for mixed media effect, but to represent even the TV was a puddle in the floor. Anything plastic melted and puddled. So that's what the melted wax represents. And my hands, I couldn't use my hands for months. I used a Rubik's Cube for physical therapy to regain the use of my hands. Then we're going to go to the next one. Here is more utter chaos, and you've got more wax dripping. Like I said, everything dripped and ran and puddled. It really affected my eyes. Here you see there's a snake. I often dream of snakes. And this also represents me being trapped in the fire. This is the utter chaos, the ridiculousness of my dreams. So, and then we turn again. This one really represents the blocks of time and how I'm trapped. Here is the horror of it, the vicious fish and the vicious ant coming at me. Here's another clock to represent the time, blocks of time. Then you can see this strange bird up here, more melted wax, and this guy is puking upside down. And this is the kind of horror and chaos I will dream for 2 hours, start all over again, and dream for an hour in blocks of time. Then the next, hold on just a minute, guys. Let me stop. It's my mouth. Okay, so here's my next panel. And here again, you can see the melted wax, but the children are not hurt because Moses was in the fire and he come out unscathed, as if God would not let any of this touch my little boy. Here, this represents the time again. My eyes were so affected. I thought they were damaged from the heat and smoke damage. So much gruesome coming at me, the melted wax. And then we're back to the beginning. And I am going to show you up close some of the detail, micro beads, wax seals, and that wax seal is a lock, which this page really has me trapped. And I'm going to show you this one, and you can see all the melted wax, the eye damage, the vicious fish, and the egg being trapped and trying to get out of the egg, and the horrible snake coming at me. Sorry guys, hold on again. Just want to show you all the micro beads. Then here's the next one. See the micro beads, the melted wax. And then here's the last one. You can see the gems, micro beads. Okay. Then we take off our next lid. And let's start again with this panel. This is all about blocks of time. And you can see there's micro beads. There's micro beads on the brain, the skeleton with the blood, another lock, a clock, and blocks of time. And it just repeats itself. We'll turn to the next panel. Now this panel is very significant. You see I've got an elm here and an elm in the wax seal to represent me, Missy. And this is, I have done the fire with micro beads. And that is to represent me coming up out of the fires and surviving with everything melting around me. And I will dream this over and over and over in blocks of time. Then my next, sorry guys, my next panel is the horror. Again, I will dream it in blocks of time. And you can see the evil angel, the snake, and the hateful gesture. got a star to represent night, but it's so chaotic. This is a storm. And more clocks. These clocks I made with the Cricut. And this clock is a Jolie sticker. And then this page really depicts the chaos in my mind when I'm dreaming, and the million things I'm dreaming about, and the blocks of time, and the evil that always creeps in. As you can see, I've got the arrows pointed to the evil rabbits. Again, another clock, blocks of time, and here you see this skeleton shooting arrows into my brain, and the hand again, and the chaos of my brain. And I do believe we are back to the beginning. So, my last box is ready to open. Take off the lid. And as you can see, it is very different. It is very happy and colorful and beautiful, because I do, thank goodness, sometimes have lovely dreams with hope and color and beauty. But it's 2 to 1. That's why there's 2 panels and 1 panel, because it is definitely 2 to the 1. Here I've got Dare to Dream with these beautiful flowers. Here's a dragonfly, the moon. Here it says, make your own magic, with these beautiful little gingham flowers, which were also gifted to me by Annie, my sissy. And then over here it says your fate is in your own hands. And it is. This is simply one box. One box. And that's why I have enjoyed this collab so much. It has been so therapeutic, because I feel like I have placed my dreams, my nightmares, in this box. And as long as I keep the lids on, hopefully that's where they're going to stay. So I found it to be very therapeutic. Now I wanted to do something fun here. So each one of these have a pocket, and I created a little journaling card. This one says, fight for your fairy tale. I love that. Fight for your fairy tale. Fight for this. I'm fighting for this layer of dreams. And I decided I have a dream book that gives you the meanings of what it means if you dream something. So I concentrated on a deck of cards. Okay, this is interesting. If you dream about clubs, clubs on a deck of cards, then success in business is coming your way, but only after a few rows. So you're going to have to fight for it. Okay? If you dream about hearts, then your wishes will come true and you will be lucky in love. And this says sweeter than fiction. So I really like that. And then this one, let your dreams bloom. If you dream about spades, sadness or work will go unrewarded. Isn't that fun, guys? And let's see the last one. I'll spread my wings and learn to fly. I'll do what it takes until I reach the sky. I love that. And if you dream of a joker in the pack, it is a warning to stop being lazy. Someone else is getting richer while you sit back. I love that. And if you dream about diamonds, you're going to get money luck. So I thought that was a lot of fun to have the little dream meanings there. And here in the middle, you see it says shine bright. And I always want to shine bright, and I always want to dream of fairy tales and butterflies and dragonflies, and hummingbirds, right? So let's lift the last panel. And what have we got? Butterflies, dragonflies, and the hummingbirds. And they're on the little wobblies. So these two are, so they will move. And I want it to light up and be bright and be the dream that I dream. Ta-da! What do you think, guys? What do you think of my dream box? I'm so happy with it. I have to thank Crystal. Please go over and check out all of these lovely ladies. They're so talented. Crystal, this has been so therapeutic and fun for me. I am going to keep this box in my room on my nightstand because I feel like I've really got those nightmares in here, and I'm going to strive to always have this beautiful dream with lights and hope. Guys, let me know what you think of my explosion box, my dream box. And thank you so much. Thank you, Crystal. Thanks, Annie, for all the paper and help. And from Virginia, guys, I'll be talking to you really soon. Sweet dreams.